Illegal entry S rank. The key to most S rank missions is speed, and the same is going to apply to this mission. So finding the right route and understanding where enemies are and how to take them down quickly is going to be your best friend. So in this initial part here, pretty easy. Just do a multi-lock on those guys and take them out. The same with this one. You could do a multi-lock like I do here. You could just blast them. You could just do missiles on one and your pistol on the other. Either way is fine. And then same goes for here. These are pretty simple. First mission of the game. They're not making it too challenging. You can see I took a little bit of extra time there, but that's all right. They give you a little bit of leeway with this mission, since it is one of the tougher ones. And as you know, I'm sure, the challenge is going to come at the end. So that's really where we're going to need to hone things in. But for now, you still want to have a good route to go. So as we launch through here, you're going to find a cluster of enemies here. You can just avoid them. They're not going to cause you much trouble. But they will slow you down if you stop to take them all out. I think there's 6. So they will take you more than a few missiles, more than a few shots. So just skip over those. I always take the right side route here through the map. It's pretty barren, not a ton of enemies. And it'll take you right to the back right, the furthest of the downed ACs with the license, which gives us a good route to go back. So no matter how you go about this, you're always going to have to go back to the far left of the map to get that one license that doesn't show up right now but shows up after you've done the first ones. So if you kind of plan your route from the furthest one from there to that one, you won't have to do a lot of zigzagging or backtracking aside from what's required. So I always start with this one right here. I actually took a lot more time taking those guys out than you really need to. The one reason to take those guys out is armor. If you don't take them out and you try to just get the license, you're going to lose a lot of armor as they pelt you as you're trying to get this license. So take them out as quick as you can, grab the license, and then fly on to the next one. So on the route to the next one, you will see the helicopter come through. If you're not careful, it will get you. It can cause some damage. But just stay close to the ground, stay in the buildings. You don't have to take out any enemies. You can see here I take out a few, but you don't need to. Just stay out of the very front of that helicopter, and it won't track you, won't hit you with anything. So I usually go around that building and then turn to come back to this license. So then I'm kind of hiding behind the wall and the license itself, the AC wreck, as I get that license. Then you're just going to beeline back to that license on the far left. And I may be mistaken. That license may always be there. So you could take the opposite route of what I do here. But it really doesn't matter. You just don't want to start with the middle one, because then you're going from the middle to the left to the right, or to the right to the left. You're going to waste a lot of time flying around the map. But I always like to go around that right side, because there's not a lot of bad guys there, not a lot of MTs or anything. So you can just take a clear shot to that far one, trace all the way through to the middle, then the left, and then back toward the where the helicopter is, where the final license is. Get up here, get to that final license. And you can see this map, this little area. The helicopter is going to come from right where you're facing when you land here. and you can see it coming around the corner before you can even hit it, as soon as you get that license. So you just want to position yourself in a way that you can get off either some good shots or, even better, a melee. Especially if you can get a charge up or a double hit in there. Because that's really what's going to take down this thing. Your melee weapon's your strongest point here. Try and stay under the helicopter, so the machine guns can't get you. The Gatling guns there on the sides can't get you, and you can get your missiles off as soon as they reload. And then you can just fly up and melee him a few times to really get some damage in there. One thing you're going to want to be aware of, if the helicopter flies out of bounds of this area, he can still shoot at you. You can't shoot at him, so that is tricky. So just stay right under him. Stay out of his missile range and get as many shots off as you can. And there it is. The trickiest part here is you're using a junk AC, a starter AC. I know some people play the whole game with this AC. That's fine. Do what you want. But I really like using better weapons later on. So this one is hard to go back to the Loader 4 layout or loadout and have to tackle that helicopter. But you can do it. And there's S rank. Alright, thanks for watching. Check out my other S rank videos if you need help. And follow me on Twitch. See me play live. Thanks.